Our friends Mikey and JJ are in huge trouble. Now, me and my brother Milo have to build prime houses to keep them safe. But what happens when this huge tsunami comes for us?
In 20 minutes, the tsunami will hit and start destroying the nearby villages before it reaches us, Chip.
Yeah, Milo, it totally will. That's why we need to get building and fast if we want to protect our friends Mikey and JJ and their families. I'm going to be building my Prime bottle over here, and I'm going to be building the Ice Pop flavor of Prime. It's my favorite one. It looks so cool, and I know exactly how I want to build this thing.
Well, I'm building the blue one.
Good idea, Milo. Blue totally is your favorite color, so it actually makes a lot of sense. My Prime bottle is going to have some blue in it, but it will also have white and red. It's a really cool color set, and I think it's going to look absolutely amazing. Look, I've already built the first level. My Prime bottle is going to be absolutely massive. Let's continue building it really high up. Each section should have about 7 blocks, I'd say, but this is going to take a while. I'm going to use World Edit to make this go a lot quicker. That way we have even higher of a chance of saving Mikey and JJ and their families. I'll do the positions here, and then if I type stack 7, boom, it instantly goes 7 blocks higher. Now I need to build the next part. This just means building 1 block inwards on each level. It's important that we do this because real Prime bottles actually have grooves in them. It makes them way easier to hold, and it's just a really cool design. Every Prime bottle has them, so if my Prime bottle didn't, it would look ridiculous and silly, and it would not be a proper Prime house. See, it's already looking so much better now that I've added this in, and wait a minute, Milo, are you building a Prime bottle on its side?
Yeah, obviously.
Milo, that's so silly. Why would you do that? Uh-oh, you know the Prime bottle needs to stand up, and what if the tsunami rolls your Prime bottle away?
No, because I only drink Prime when it's lying on the side.
What? Milo, that's ridiculous. How does it not spill over you?
It does. That's how I drink it.
Milo, is this why you always smell like the blue Prime?
Yeah, it's scrumptious.
Oh my goodness, Milo, you shouldn't be drinking Prime on its side. That way you'll get soaked, and we really want to avoid getting soaked right now. The tsunami is on its way, and we want to stay as dry as possible. If you get covered in Prime, what happens when all your feathers get really heavy and wet, and you start to sink in the tsunami?
Well, I'm actually friends with KSI, and he told me that I'm allowed to do this.
Milo, there's no way that's true.
Yeah, it is. He's my bestie.
Wow, Milo, that's pretty cool. How long have you and KSI been besties for?
Pretty much like 45 years.
Milo, you're not even 45, and neither is KSI. Okay, that's how I know you're lying to me right now. Why would you lie?
Oh, rats, I just really wanted to seem cool.
Milo, you're already cool to me. That's why we're both trying to help our friends, Mikey and JJ. There's nothing cooler about making sure all of your friends are really safe from a tsunami.
Yeah, well, KSI is actually my friend, but I've just known him for 2 years.
Oh, that's still cool though, Milo. I don't know KSI, but I have a feeling I will soon. He'll probably be so impressed by this Prime house that I'm building that he'll want to be my friend immediately. Look, Milo, I'm already up to the white section. I've already built the 2 blue ones, and once this white section is done, I'll be onto the red section, and we can draw the Prime logo on the side of the bottle. It's going to be pretty difficult to do that right, though. I have to make sure I do it exactly as it's written on a real bottle of Prime. Otherwise, it'll look silly, like some other drink that's not the actual real Prime.
Wow, that's really cool, but I actually think that KSI probably would live in my house.
What? No way. Milo, if KSI showed up, he'd live in my house, and Mikey and JJ probably will want to live in my house too. It's just going to be way more secure, and my house is already going to be way bigger and way higher up. Imagine how easily your house will fall to the tsunami.
Hey, no way! My house is very secure, and Mikey's gonna love it because this house is especially for him.
Wow, that's really nice of you, Milo. My house is especially for JJ and his family too, but Mikey's always welcome. Let's type stack 7 one more time, and boom, look, this build is growing quicker than I thought it ever could. Now let's make the first white groove. Oh, wow. Prime actually has 5 different sections of the bottle. There's 2 blue, 2 white sections, and 1 red at the very top. The red section also has the lid, so that's probably the most important one. It's what stops the Prime inside the bottle from spilling everywhere. Whoa, look, we're almost done with the first white groove. Then we can copy it and quickly move on to the red. This house is going to be built in no time, Milo. I'm really excited to see how quickly we can save JJ's family from the tsunami.
I'm excited as well because I'm very confident that everything will be okay?
I don't know, Milo. That tsunami is coming, and it's coming quick. We need to make sure we don't let our guard down and that we try really hard to make sure our houses are done in time. Look, I've already copied the first part of this. Now, if I stand here and do copy again, I can paste it all the way up here. Okay, I really hope this works. And boom! Look, we have now made the 2 white grooves of the prime bottle. Now we just have to make the red one and turn it into a lid. Oh boy, this is probably going to be the most difficult one to make of them all. Milo, what is it?
I just realized something!
Oh no, Milo, you're getting me worried now. What is it?
My bottle is not symmetrical and I have to start again.
Milo, your bottle isn't symmetrical. Oh, I think I see what you mean. It's kind of flat. This doesn't look like a prime bottle. This looks like a squished prime can.
Yeah, it looks like someone sat on my prime bottle and squished it like a bozo.
It looks a little bit like a blueberry flavored rubbish bin.
Oh no, this is gonna cost me so much time.
Yeah, Milo, we don't have a lot of time to spare. That tsunami is coming. It's all over the news. We need to make sure we build our prime houses before it arrives. And we need to make sure we build them really, really well. Otherwise, Mikey and JJ probably won't even want to come inside. They'll try to survive somewhere else, but they have no idea that they won't be able to. If they try and survive somewhere that is not our prime houses, they're not going to make it, Milo.
Well, that's why I'm trying my best because my build needs to have structural integrity.
Yeah, so basically your build needs to be really, really strong, and so does mine. Look, now we just have to stack this red layer, and oh boy, this is about to turn out really, really well. I can feel it. Milo, if you need, you're welcome to have a spot inside my prime bottle.
I'm not gonna need it at all.
Really, Milo? Are you sure? Your prime bottle's looking a little, not secure right now.
Yeah, well, I fixed it up and it's all looking really good.
Oh, okay, that's really good to hear, Milo. I'm so happy about that. If you have any issues, though, please let me know, because I don't want to lose you in this tsunami. I'd be so sad and lonely if that happened. Oh boy, I really hope this all works out. Okay, my build is looking really good, though. Look, I'm already making the section where the lid curves in. I bet this is going to be the best bottle of prime there ever was. Even better than the real stuff, because I could be wrong, but I don't think people can live inside a normal bottle of prime. My bottle of prime is going to have epic places you can actually live inside the bottle in. And JJ's going to be there too, and he's a pretty cool guy. So if cool guys like my prime, then it must be the best kind.
Well, maybe if I shrunk down, I could live inside the prime bottle.
Yeah, I guess you could shrink down and live inside a normal prime bottle, but why would you want to shrink down when you could live inside this prime bottle and not shrink down at all?
I guess so. That is a really, really cool prime bottle.
Thanks, Milo. I really agree. Look, we need to curve this part of the roof in because tsunamis actually have a lot of rain as well. The more rain that comes down onto this prime bottle, the more tilted the roof is going to need to be. It won't do a very good job at getting rid of the rain if the roof is flat. The rain will just puddle on top of it. Then the prime bottle will collapse under the weight of all the water. It would be really bad, and I need to make sure that that does not happen.
Yep, I have something to say.
Okay, what is it, Milo?
Did you know that the blue flavor is blue raspberry?
Yeah, I did know that. It's actually a really yummy flavor. I like it so much. It's probably in my top 3 favorite. I also really like the ghost flavor, and I love this ice pop flavor. This one's definitely the best because it doesn't just have one color in it. It has 3 different ones, and 3 pretty cool colors as well. Red is a great color because it's so close to my favorite color, orange.
Oh, orange is kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you agree. I don't like orange flavored things, but I love the color. My favorite flavor is probably blue raspberry or watermelon or icy pole.
Icy pole scrumptious.
Yeah, they totally are. Now, as long as I make sure I don't mess up this design, we should be all safe. I just need to build the inside as well. Oh boy, I need to think about what crazy things I could add on the inside of this. Probably something really, really cool, I bet. I know JJ really loves Prime, so I'm sure whatever I add, he will really like, but I still need to make sure I try very hard to make it good. He could still choose not to live inside my Prime bottle at all, and that would be really, really sad. I totally miss him, and he'd be in lots of danger. Okay, this is going pretty good at the moment, actually. As long as we keep this up and build the roof properly before the tsunami gets here, we should be safe. Oh boy, I remember the first time I ever drank Prime. It was probably a couple months ago now. Wow, my life definitely has changed because I drink it every day now.
Prime time.
Yeah, Milo, you're right. It is prime time. It's prime time to survive this tsunami. Do you think your house is gonna survive the tsunami?
Oh yeah, boy,
Really, Milo? I don't know. Milo, this is a bottle of Prim, not Prime.
I put a little E on the edge. You're just not looking closely.
Milo, this E is at the end because you couldn't fit it on. Oh, Milo, if you can't even fit one letter E onto the side of your bottle, how are you going to fit Mikey's entire family in there?
I'm really good at making the space look good.
Milo, that's not gonna work. Your space can look as good as ever, but if it can't fit people inside, they're not gonna be able to survive the tsunami in it. Are you sure this is a good idea, Milo? You really can just come and live in my Prime bottle.
I don't want to hear your negativity. My Prime bottle is gorgeous, and I know we're going to survive this tsunami together.
Okay, Milo, as long as you think you're gonna survive, oh boy, I'm just a little bit worried for you. I want to make sure you live through this thing. That way, you, me, JJ's family, and Mikey's family can all survive together and have so much fun drinking Prime forever.
Prime forever?
Yeah, Milo, doesn't that sound great?
Sounds good, and that's why I'm building a good bottle, so back off, buddy.
Okay, sorry, Milo. I'll stop questioning your Prime building skills, but I won't stop talking about how great mine are. Look, I've almost finished the roof. I can't wait to have this done. I wonder what flavors of Prime they'll make next. Maybe they'll make a watermelon flavor or a pumpkin flavor or a beetroot flavor.
Beetroot flavor? That's disgusting.
What? No, it would be really yummy. I'm sure it would totally fit. It would be a really cool red color at least.
If they make a beetroot flavor, I'm probably not going to drink it, to be honest.
Yeah, that is fair. It probably would be a little bit weird. I'd try it though. I like trying super crazy flavors of things. Remember when I tried that snail soda the other week?
Okay, that was disgusting. Chip, you're a weirdo.
Hey, it was pretty weird. I would never have it again, and it made me feel really sick. If you ever see it, Milo, do not drink the snail soda.
Chip,
What is it, Milo?
I've got the prime fish.
The prime fish? Oh boy, I better go check this out. What is the prime fish, Milo?
Oh, it's the fish that lives in the prime bottle.
What? Milo, that's not a thing. Why do you have... Oh boy, Milo, this is a pufferfish.
Yeah, the prime fish.
Milo, pufferfish are poisonous. Are you sure this is a good idea to have near Mikey's family? Not to mention Mikey's baby?
Yeah, he's fine. He's just in his little glass box and he keeps watch over everything.
Okay, Milo, shouldn't this fish be let out into the ocean? There's gonna be a tsunami anyway. Why would you keep him locked up in here when a whole ocean's about to hit?
I'm protecting him.
Oh, okay, Milo. I guess you can keep protecting your fish. What's its name?
Jim.
Oh, that's it. His name is Jim. Okay, that's really cool. I like that name, actually. It fits really well. It reminds me of Jimmy from Mr. Beast.
Yeah, actually, his full name is Jimmy Pop.
Jimmy Pop. Okay, that's a pretty cool name. I kind of like it. Although, Milo, it sounds really similar to Ice Pop. Are you sure you didn't steal my flavor of Prime as your name?
Nuh-uh, that's his real name and it's on his birth certificate.
Whoa, Milo, your fish has a birth certificate?
Yep, and I'm gonna show it to you in 3 minutes.
Okay, I'm excited to see this. I don't think I've ever seen a fish's birth certificate before, especially not one named Jimmy Pop. This is going to be pretty interesting, but Milo, you better make sure you're not just printing out a fish's birth certificate. You also need to make sure you're building your Prime house really secure. Otherwise, Mikey's family could be in serious trouble.
Security is my #1 priority.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to make my Prime house look amazing like a real Prime, and then I'm going to make it super secure. I just need to make sure it looks great first. Then the security will come next, and it's going to be the most secure Prime house ever. Probably a little more secure than yours, Milo. I don't know how I know. I just have a feeling.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Alright, now I just need to make the lid of this Prime bottle go up like this. I'll make these blocks go slightly inwards. Oh boy, this is the final layer of the Prime bottle. Once I've done this, we can start writing the Prime on the outside, and then we can decorate the inside. I think I have a pretty good idea as to what design I'm gonna give this thing. It's about to look so epic, JJ's mind is gonna be totally blown. On Prime bottles, the lid sort of sticks out a little bit like this. We'll make sure we build it out of red concrete because that's pretty important. On Ice Pop Prime bottles, the lid is red, and there's actually a little clear section just underneath it. Let's make our clear section out of white stained glass. That way, it acts as a little window. It's important that we keep our window up high like this, otherwise the tsunami could totally get it. Let's make sure we add this window all the way around, because on a real Prime bottle, this clear section really does wrap around the whole lid. It also helps people see inside to make sure the flavor of Prime they're getting is exactly what they asked for. That's why I always check to make sure mine is ice pop because that's still the best flavor ever. Look, now we can make our lid go just up a little bit more like this. We'll build this pattern all the way around. Oh boy, this is looking great. This lid is the final step before we write the word prime on the side of this bottle and turn this from just a random different colored bottle into an actual prime bottle. Without this final step, nobody would know what on earth I'm building right now. They'd probably think it's some sort of big cake. Luckily soon, there will be no confusion at all. Let's just place the final block and boom, the prime lid is now complete. Hey Milo, check out my prime bottle.
Let me see it. Wow, that is one big prime bottle.
Yeah, it's pretty massive, and it's also really thick, so I can build lots of things inside and... Wait a minute, Milo, what is this?
Not sure.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna check inside this chest and... Oh, it's Jimmy Pop's birth certificate. I totally forgot. All right, birth certificate. Name, Jimmy Pop. Species, Papa. Date of birth, 3. Milo, did you write this yourself?
Nope.
Milo, this is clearly fake. You spelled everything wrong. And what is 3? That's not a date of birth. That's just a random number.
Well, I got it from the government.
Milo, is this the government inside your own prime bottle, meaning the government is just you?
Yep.
Oh, Milo, that doesn't count.
Why not?
Milo, that's just too cheeky. All right, I don't have time for your silly shenanigans. I need to build my Prime logo. Now, where do I build this? All right, I think I know the spot. First, we'll need to build the P. Okay, the P can go right over here, I think. Oh boy, the wind is starting to really blow. This is getting bad. Milo, if the wind keeps getting quicker, that's a sure sign that the tsunami is on its way.
Yeah, it's making me feel scared.
Yeah, me too. But don't worry, Milo. We don't have to be scared. We just need to make sure our prime bottles look perfect, and then we won't have to be worried at all. Instead, we can be super confident that we've made the perfect protection for Mikey and JJ's families.
That is really true.
All right, now I need to place black underneath the letters like this. I'll only place it in certain parts. Hey, this is looking kind of good. Now we'll add it in the middle here. All right, wow, this letter already has a 3D look now. I'll just make sure we place it on this side as well. I really hope this still looks good. Hey, this looks so awesome. Let's continue adding this for all the other letters. We will also need to grab some snow blocks for this white section. It's going to be pretty difficult to build this part against the already white blocks, but I have a feeling we can totally do it. Let's make the R section of the prime now. This is going to be the next letter of 5 that we have to make on this prime bottle. Okay, this is looking pretty good, but I'll set this one back to air. And wait a second, I'm building this wrong. We need to push these letters slightly further back, just like this. Yep, that is looking a lot better. Now it looks just like the other letter does. Come on, let's continue making this. We don't have a lot of time. And the best part about this prime bottle is instead of prim, this is going to be real prime, and it's going to say prime on the side too. I don't know what prim is, Milo. I still don't know why you wrote that.
It's called Prime, Chip. How many times do I have to tell you?
Milo, if it's called prime, why didn't you just write prime instead of prim?
Because I did write Prime. I just couldn't fit it on my bottle, okay?
Oh yeah, that is true. All right, now we've written the P and the R, but the P is the wrong color. Let's change this over to snow blocks. Whoa, that looks so much easier to see. Oh yeah, that is looking way better. I'm so glad we changed this section from white concrete into snow. Now let's make sure all of the rest of the prime letters we write are this exact same color. Next up comes the letter I. Let's make the letter I right over here, and it can just go right across like this. Oh yeah, this is great. And look, the inside of my prime bottle's already looking epic. I wonder what super awesome things we can build inside of there. Oh boy, I already have some amazing ideas. I'm not gonna say any of them just yet because I kinda want them to be a secret until I build them. But I have a feeling they are going to be absolute game changers for making sure JJ's family stays safe. The next letter we need to build is probably the most difficult one. Now we need to build the biggest letter of them all, M. It's also the same size as the letter W, but that wouldn't be easy to build either. Right, now the M in a prime bottle sort of has an interesting shape. It's a little bit squished actually, but it still does go down in a classic M fashion. Let's make our M just a little bit pointier like this. Okay, this is actually looking kind of good. I'm excited to add the black concrete shading to this. I have a feeling it's going to look really good. All right, now we'll build the final 2 levels of this M. We'll make them over on these sides. Uh-oh, I should probably put the light blue concrete back there instead of having the snow. There we go. Now the M is looking pretty cool and symmetrical. Now Now let's add the black shading like this. Whoa, this is already looking so good. All right, we'll do it on this side as well. Hey, this is so epic. Milo, you're gonna really like my prime bottle design.
Yeah, I might like it.
What do you mean you might like it? Milo, you're definitely gonna like it. You can totally count on it.
Or maybe I will, and maybe I won't.
Okay, I guess I'll just have to make the final letter of my prime absolutely perfect. The final letter is an E, and I think I'm just gonna have to build it here. Whoa, the wind's getting even quicker. This is bad, Milo. I have a feeling the tsunami is getting closer faster than we ever thought it could.
Oh, yikes, now I'm feeling nervous.
Don't be nervous, Milo. It's okay. I have a feeling we'll be able to survive it, but only if we try really, really hard. Let's just make sure we give Mikey and JJ the most secure prime houses they've ever seen.
That is my main goal.
Me too, Milo. All right, this is looking pretty good. Let's just add the shading on the bottom side of the E like this. Hey, this is looking really good. We just gotta make sure we do it for this side too, and boom. All right, Milo, my drawing of the letters on the side of my prime bottle is now complete, and they look so good.
Let me see.
Come over here and have a look at this.
Oh my gosh, it looks like the real thing.
Yeah, it totally does. Now I need to make a super cool entrance into my prime bottle so I can build the inside.
Wow, I'm a really big fan of this prime bottle, Chip. This is definitely gonna survive the tsunami, I guess.
Yeah, I really hope it does. It'll only survive if I put in every single ounce of my effort into making this so perfect, so safe, so secure, and so good looking. All right, we'll make a little entrance section down here, and we'll also need to make sure that we make it really cool looking. I think if we have a cool little light blue glass section around here, it will look like the bottle is sort of fading and that there's a little opening in the bottom that's very hard to see. Okay, this is kind of cool. Now let's add a little bit of light blue concrete underneath it like this, and oh boy, we're gonna have to start filling the inside of this prime bottle with a bunch of birch planks. Oh wow, this could take a seriously long while. I'm a little worried that this will take way too long. Maybe instead of building by hand, I can think of another way to do this. My prime bottle is a perfect circle anyway. Hey, I think I know exactly what to do. First, we need to find the very center of the prime bottle. I think this seems to be it. Then we need to count exactly how many blocks away it is. Let's use these blocks to count because it's way easier to see exactly how many there are. All right, this is 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, the prime bottle is 15 blocks in each direction. Now, if I type cylinder birch planks and then add a 15, boom, it will make the perfect amount of birch planks in each direction. Wow, I'm so glad we thought of that command at the last second. This will make building the inside of the prime bottle so much easier. Speaking of, I think in this main floor here, we need to have a huge, very fancy entrance hall. Let's make a little circle design in the middle here. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the center, and then if we just do this, we'll find the center on each different side of the prime bottle. Oh yeah, this is good, although I don't just want to have a big circle in the middle. That might look a little silly. Maybe instead we can have a slightly bigger circle, but then add a staircase going all the way around it. This will turn from a prime house into a prime mansion. Oh wow, that's so impressive. JJ's definitely gonna want to live here. They'll be rushing in here before the tsunami ever hits. I just know it. I think we'll need to grab some smooth quartz slabs for this. Let's make the staircase here. This needs to be very grand indeed. Otherwise, the staircase will look pretty silly. We can have different levels for each different color of the prime bottle. I think the blue levels will be I think the blue levels can definitely be the living areas, like the living room and the kitchen. Then the white sections can be the bedrooms. Oh yeah, that'll look great. And then maybe the red sections can be the ultimate security zones. That way we'll have really good safe spots all around the prime bottle, so nobody ever has to feel unsafe. What about you, Milo? Where are you going to put your defenses to keep your prime bottle safe from the tsunami?
Defenses?
Yeah, defenses. Milo, are you not even thinking about security for your prime bottle?
Oh man, I haven't even thought about that at all.
Oh no, Milo, you better get thinking about it quick. Otherwise, your prime bottle won't be secure, and you could put Mikey's family in a lot of danger.
Don't worry, Chip. I think I've got some good ideas cooking in my brain.
Okay, I'm really excited to see them. I just hope they work out well. Milo, if you don't think of these ideas in time, Mikey's family is toast. All right, this staircase is going really good, actually. I'm so happy with it right now. We just have to make sure we keep it symmetrical on both sides. I don't want to have a staircase that looks weird and silly. That would be so embarrassing. Okay, this is looking pretty good so far, but there is still more. Now we'll build more quartz over on this side and we'll continue the staircase. Oh boy, this is about to look so good. I can't believe the tsunami is coming to us so soon. Milo, this tsunami is one of the most destructive ever seen. It's been destroying all of our friends' villages.
Yeah, I think I can even hear it. That's just my tummy rumbling from the cream treats.
Oh, Milo, what is it with you and the cream treats? You're always eating them.
They are my favorite snack.
Yeah, Milo, you can't put them down. It's actually kind of crazy. You like those almost as much as I like Prime.
Yep, and I put a circle of them around my bottle to protect me from the tsunami.
What? Milo, you can't protect Mikey's family with pastries. That's not how this works. Only Prime bottles are strong enough to survive. Those cream treats are just gonna get washed away.
They're not pastries, Chip. They're boiled lollies.
Oh, sorry, Milo. I didn't mean to get that wrong. Okay, but lollies still can't protect you. That's just candy.
How do you know? Have you ever tried it?
No, Milo, but I know how tsunamis work. Candy is not strong enough to defeat a tsunami. I don't know who told you that.
You always talk all scientifical to me, Chip, but I know that my idea's gonna work.
I don't know, Milo. Tsunamis are pretty strong, especially this one. It's the strongest tsunami ever on record, and I don't know if we'll be able to survive it if you spend the whole time eating boiled cream treats.
Yeah, well, I'll put down some other defenses as well.
That's a really good idea, Milo. You could seriously use some more defenses against that tsunami, but look, I've made my prime staircase, and it looks so cool right now. I'll just add a little bit more blue concrete to the sides, and then I can actually start building the main living room area. It's about to look so cool inside my prime house, Milo. You're probably gonna want to move in, even though I know you're super salty about it.
Well, Chip, you should see what I've got.
Really? Okay, once I make this staircase, I'll come over and have a look. I'm actually kind of excited to see, Milo. I bet you've done something really cool.
Yep, I've got two really good ideas cooking over here.
Okay, I've now finished my staircase, so I can come check them out now. Okay, what are your... Whoa, Milo, what is this?
Well, this is the wind vane, this is the weather sensor, and this is the wind turbine, and it's all really helpful.
Yeah, wow, Milo, these look really cool. I guess the more wind that blows as the tsunami gets closer, the more power you'll get, and you'll also be able to sense it coming.
Yep, and my other idea is a taser.
What? Milo, you can't tase a tsunami. That'll just electrify the water and make it more dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna try it anyway when it comes to get us.
Oh, Milo, that's a terrible idea. Oh boy, I really hope you come up with some better ideas other than some wind and a taser. I'm gonna get started on making the design of my actual living area in the prime bottle. All right, I think over here we can have a nice sofa. Whoa, this looks really cool. I'll move the table that I've just put down here and I'll pop it right over here. My prime area is going to be decorated with some really cool colors. Hey, look, the colors of the flowers can even be the same colors as the actual prime bottle. Yep, that looks absolutely awesome. Let's clip back a little bit of these blocks here. I think I've added a little too many, and now that I've removed some, it looks way cleaner in here. Over here, I also want to have a huge TV. Whoa, just look at that. This is going to look so good. On the sides, we'll have some warped tables, and we can even have some lamps. Then we'll just add some red sofas to this. Hey, look at that. That's awesome. Now we'll make sure the sofas wrap around nicely because this is going to be a pretty fancy area. I still think it's missing something. Oh, I know. Let's add some bookshelves to the back of it, just like this. This way, it's not just a TV area. It's also a reading area where people can learn all the things about how Prime is made and what's in Prime and all the cool fun Prime facts, like how it's made by Logan Paul and KSI. I also really want to grab some note blocks. This TV is going to have the best sound system ever. Whoa, it's also huge. Maybe we can even make the TV really tall. Now it kind of looks like a giant phone. That looks so funny. I say we keep it. I really like this TV design being so big like that. Let's also just add some bookshelves to the side of it though, like this. Hey, these bookshelves look great. I really like these ones. They're definitely missing something though. I'll need to think of something to put on top of them. I think this needs to be buckets. Now, it doesn't look the best, but we are going to still need to survive a tsunami in here, and buckets are important for clearing out lots of water very quickly. If we don't manage to clear out the tsunami, we could be in serious trouble. And wait a second, I just came up with a great idea. I already have white carpet carpet in my inventory, but if I grab light blue carpet and red carpet, oh yeah, we can make a prime bottle carpet shape on the inside of this build. We'll do blue on the bottom, then we'll do some white, and I think we need to make this a little bigger actually, just like this. Yep, then at the very top, before we reach the center section, we'll need to add in some reds. Uh-oh, I broke a piece of the floor. Let's quickly put that back before it gets too late. Okay, now we'll just add a little bit of white here, and we can make the lid of the prime bottle. Whoa, this does look like prime. This is kind of cool. I really like this, although we'll just make it a little bit shorter. That way it leaves space for the extra thing I kind of want to make in the middle later. I can't build it just yet though, because first we need to build the kitchen area. This second story is going to need to be absolutely epic. Let's just quickly outline the areas that we don't want to build over, because we are going to turn a big portion of this upper area into a really cool balcony. Oh wow, I don't think I've ever heard of a balcony inside a prime bottle before. That's basically unheard of. Oh, this is about to look so cool. I can just feel it. Let's also make this back wall go all the way up just like this. This way it looks way less messy and can look so cool and clean. It also gives us a lot of room to put some storage space behind it in case we need to keep any items, or in case we need to store any items for any rescues we need to save from the tsunami. Oh yeah, that is looking way better. Now we can actually start filling in the second floor with even more birch planks just like this. Let's keep adding them all the way around, and hang on a second, our prime bottle doesn't have any windows right now. We'll need to remember to add some windows. That way we'll be able to look out and just keep a good eye on the tsunami. If we can't see outside, the tsunami might hit with absolutely zero warning. Then we'll be caught off guard and we could be totally destroyed by it. I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to make sure that no matter when this tsunami hits, we will be prepared. It's going to hit pretty soon though, so we'll need to start preparing quick. I'm going to grab some white stained glass panes just like this. We'll make sure we outline this area with a huge amount of glass. That way there is no risk of anybody falling off, especially JJ's baby. Oh boy, he is always falling off things. I don't know how he became such a clumsy little guy, but I guess he definitely got it from his dad. JJ can be so clumsy too. One time me and JJ were just hanging out and JJ fell over while he was sitting down. I don't even know how that was possible. I've never seen anyone do it before, other than maybe you, Milo. You're also so clumsy sometimes.
Not clumsy, I'm just a little bit sad.
What? Milo, you're sad? Why didn't you say anything? What's wrong?
Because the tsunami's gonna destroy the village and all our friends.
Oh, true. Milo, that village has some really good friends of ours, but I'm sure they'll survive. They're probably off building bunkers of their own, but we just need to make sure our bunker is strong enough to survive the tsunami. We're also saving some of our friends too, by saving Mikey and JJ.
Yeah, we gotta focus up and do a really good job.
Exactly, Milo. That's the spirit. Okay, I'll build a little bit more concrete in the bottom here, just like this, and we'll make sure we link it up to the other sides. Hey, this is actually looking kind of cool. I really like this part. We just have to add a couple glass panes here, and then the staircase will be finished. Then we'll be able to move on to the kitchen. A kitchen is very important to have in a tsunami. If things go really badly, oh boy, we're gonna need to have a lot of cooking skills, and I think this is definitely the way to do it. All right, we'll place some kitchen cabinets there, and we'll also need to grab a fridge too. Let's grab this light fridge. Let's place 3 on either side. This is so many fridges, but it's important that we add a lot because we're gonna need all this space to keep our prime bottles. Now we'll also need to grab some sinks. We'll grab a red sink, and we'll also need to grab a light blue sink. That's because those are the colors we've chosen. We'll put the light blue sink right here and the red sink right there, and we'll also need to grab some buckets of water. That is because there is lots of water in prime. We've got to make sure we add as much water as possible so we get hydrated by prime energy. That is why it's called prime hydration after all. Now over here we'll also need to have our very own furnace section. I think the furnace section can be right over on this side. Furnaces can be pretty dangerous, so we've got to make sure we keep them really secure. I say we use cut calcite. That is a really fitting block for the colors that we've chosen. Alright, this is looking good. Maybe we can even add some smooth quartz stairs above it so it looks like a really cool little bungalow. Hey, this looks awesome. Now we'll need to grab a smooth quartz slab and just put it on there. Hey, that looks so cool. Let's also add another campfire section over here. Because we are so cool, and you can't just have prime energy without having some really cool food as well, we're also going to have a little s'mores section. Hey, this looks so nice. I like this a lot. Let's also grab some birch stairs and put them around the campfire. That way it's sunken in and it's a little bit safer because the planks are a lot less likely to burn. Hey, this looks great. I'm really happy with this area, but we're still not done. We'll need to grab some more cabinets for the kitchen. We'll add some cabinets on the sides and we'll add some more over here. Let's add some slabs up in this back section to have something to support the cabinets on. Oh wow, this looks epic. I really like this bit. Now up here, we're going to have different colors of shulker boxes. The shulker boxes are going to match the colors of Prime, although wait a second, the real color of Prime Ice Pop goes blue, white, and then red. I had it the other way around. That would have been really silly. I'm sure JJ would have noticed. He likes Prime almost as much as I do, so if I built this wrong, he would be the first person to know. JJ's wife and his kid also like Prime, but JJ is a Prime fiend. What about Mikey, Milo? Does Mikey like Prime too?
Yep, but only blue raspberry.
What? He only likes the one flavor? That's crazy. Mikey's a picky guy, I guess.
Yeah, me and Mikey are best friends, and we both like the blue raspberry flavor.
What? Milo, I thought we were best friends.
Yeah, I guess so, but you've been kind of weird to me lately.
What? What does that mean?
Well, you've been saying that your Prime bottle is better than mine.
Milo, I haven't been saying that to be mean to you. I'm saying that because I'm worried about you, and I really want you to survive this with me.
Well, there's no need to be worried. Milo's all good.
Okay, Milo, if you say so, I totally trust you. I can't wait to see how awesome your Prime bottle is. Look, I've almost finished my kitchen. Now I just have to place these slabs in. This Prime bottle's definitely missing a nice nature area. I think over here we'll grab some grass and we'll just put it down. All right, the grass looks good here, but I think we need to grab some warped roots. These do not look like the right color, but if we add some rose bushes, as well as maybe a white flower like Lily of the Valley, we can have a garden area that is the perfect colors to be Prime. Hey, this looks epic. I like this a lot. Let's actually make one over here as well. Oh, wow, this looks so good already. Now we'll need to extend this little quartz stair bit out a little just so we have enough space for it. Let's have 2 of these rose bushes, maybe 2 Lily of the Valleys, and then we can just have 1 warped roots over here. Hey, this garden area looks so cool, like real Prime. I'll just make sure we add a little bit more quartz slabs over the top of them like this. Wow, I'm very proud of this, although I will just break a couple of these to make this quartz wall go down slightly. Whoa, look at that! This kitchen area is looking so fancy and cool. I think we should probably get rid of these stairs and just change it slightly to fit the entire design a little bit better. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Now we'll make the quartz go down like this. Hey, I bet now that we've removed these stairs, we can make this furnace section just a little bit better. We can do that by adding different kinds of furnaces in here. All right, we'll have regular furnaces on the left. We'll also get rid of the walls too. Now we'll also grab some smokers and we'll just pop those on the right. Hey, this is looking great. Let's also grab some item frames so that we can have some examples of food that we can totally cook over here. Things will also get pretty hot over here, so there is a little deep slate bench to work on. One thing nobody ever drinks inside a Prime bottle is milk, but I think it would be so funny to be boiling some milk on the stove. Maybe we can turn it into cream or caramel or even ice cream or something. Oh yeah, that would be so cool. Right, this kitchen area is pretty good, but I think it needs a little more red. Let's grab a red carpet and just put it right in the middle like this. All right, once we add this carpet down, the kitchen area will officially be complete. Whoa, this is looking amazing, but I'm just gonna grab a little bit more of these plants and put them on the downstairs area just before we make the ultimate addition, the water elevator. I'm just gonna put these on the side before we make the ultimate addition to my Prime house. Normally, I would make each floor as we go, but I have a feeling the tsunami is getting pretty close by now. We've got to make sure we're prepared in an emergency in case it strikes at any second. That's why once we add this garden area, we are going to need to make an armory room. The armory room will have some epic stuff inside, like a bunch of weapons and a bunch of armor too. Armor is probably more important because I don't think weapons have much effect on a tsunami. Yeah, tsunamis are pretty powerful. I don't think even if you hit it with 1,000 swords that it would make a dent in the tsunami. That is why armor is our best bet. Armor can protect you from so many different things, so the more armor we have. And the better our armory is, the stronger we'll be against the tsunami. Okay, this downstairs area is looking great. Now, because the next levels are going to be all living area, the armory needs to be up here at the very top. Let me grab some more birch planks and we can get building. The quickest way to build this thing is just to build right out to where we think the middle is, place one block down, and then do our cylinder command again. We'll do cylinder hand 15 and boom! Look at that. Now we have a perfect area to start building on. Let's leave a spot in the middle just in case we need to get up here pretty quick. Alright, this armory is about to be epic. Let's place the deep slate around here because over here is going to be the super smelting wall. This is going to be the biggest smelter of all time and it's going to look seriously cool. Oh wow, that already looks really terrifying. Now we can add some campfires to the inside of it like that, and we can even add some deep slate stairs on top of it. Let's grab some ones here. Alright, I'll move my blocks around in my inventory. Okay, we'll put the deep slate stairs just like this. Whoa, this is already looking so cool. Let's make sure we have a little pipe linking this right up to the center of the ceiling. Otherwise, the smoke would blow all around my prime house and it would get really, really smoky in here. Okay, this should be nice and high enough for the smoke to flow away. Now let's add some more staircases upside down here. Hey, this is looking really good. Let's also add some staircases upside down on the inside of this super cool smelter. Whoa, this is looking epic, but it's still not enough. This is an armory after all, so this is where we forge the armor, and we need to use molten metal for that. So let's add some magma block sections over here. This is where we keep the molten metal before we turn it into the armor. We'll use magma instead of lava because lava is so much hotter than magma. Metal should not be liquid to turn into armor. It should be pretty solid, just not fully solid, so you can still use it. Kind of like putty. Oh wow, just look at that. Now we'll just have two sections where they link up into each other. Oh, this is looking so cool. We're about to make some epic armor in here, but we also need to light this place up a little better. Let's add some deep slate slabs going across just like this, and we can also add some on the other sides too. We've got to make sure we build at least 4 of these. Otherwise, some parts of this prime bottle will not be very well lit up, and we could make some bad mistakes when making the armor. I don't want that to happen because if we make mistakes on the armor, oh boy, we probably won't even be able to wear it properly, and it might not save us from the tsunami. That would be really sad. I need to make sure this armor is strong enough to keep everyone safe from this tsunami. Alright, this is looking pretty awesome. Now we do need some support beams, so we'll add some chains going right up to the ceiling. These chains are going to be what holds this structure up. It was already standing on its own, but with the chains, it's now extra secure. That's a pretty important step if you want to survive a tsunami. Okay, now the final chain is up, we just need to add a couple more hanging down. I think about 8 chains. We'll need to center them pretty well because they need to light up this place equally. The structure's got to be symmetrical so that it doesn't fall over when the tsunami hits. The more symmetrical something is, the more stable it is, and the less likely it is to fall over. That's why building a symmetrical prime house is a great idea for staying safe in this crazy tsunami event. Alright, now the hanging lanterns look pretty cool. We need to add an anvil area. We'll just set down some deep slate slabs over here to keep the anvils nicely in place, and we can have a whole pile of them. Whoa, this looks so cool. They're very noisy though. Okay, I think that's enough anvils for now. Let's make the deep slate curve around, and we can add some extra campfires in here. Maybe we'll even add some deep slate stairs pointing around the campfires, angling the smoke upwards. Hey, that actually looks really cool. Speaking of really cool, we should also probably have a grindstone area. This grindstone area will look like a real conveyor belt, and it can even swirl around. Grindstones do look like they're spinning after all. Alright, perfect. Now we'll just make this go all the way over here into this wall. Perfect. Now let's add the grindstones in like this. Whoa, this looks so awesome. I think the more grindstones we add to this link, then the more smooth the armor is going to be. Alright, this is looking pretty good, but let's just add a couple lanterns over here. I have a feeling this area will get pretty dark. Same with the other areas around the sides. Not these ones though, because they have campfires. Alright, this is looking great, but we also need a smithing table area. Not just a smithing table though. We also need to add a pretty scary block. They look really intimidating, but they're actually really useful. This block is the stone cutter. Oh boy, let's place them just through here. This is a super precise slicing machine. The more precise it is, the better the slices will be, so the more accurate our cuts can be in the armor. We'll be making the best armor ever in no time. Let's just add some stairs going over these campfires and some little slabs on the top. This design doesn't actually do anything, it's just so that it looks cool, and I think it does a really good job at that. Now let's just just pop some barrels around so that it looks like a real armory with a bunch of materials everywhere, and then we can add some gold and iron as well. After that, we can finally start adding our armor. All right, let's grab raw blocks of iron and raw blocks of gold. Maybe we can have a couple raw blocks of copper, but those aren't really as powerful, so we'll make sure we use as little of those as possible. All right, we'll put our iron here, and then we can have some gold next to the iron too. Oh boy, these look really good. I'm so happy we built the chains to keep this prime bottle really sturdy, because these blocks are going to be very heavy on this bottle. Now it is time to get our armor stands and start making the armor. I think the armor can go right here. Oh yeah, that looks epic. There are 4 pieces of armor on this side, and we'll need to make sure we do 4 pieces of armor on this side as well. That's because we want to have 1 piece of armor for every single person in JJ's family and 1 piece of armor for me. And we can have some netherite armor here, but there is another kind of armor that I think would be really useful. It's called scuba gear, and it's going to be pretty useful. There are 4 different pieces. There's the helmet, the chest plate, the leggings, and the boots. If we each have 4 pieces of this armor, we'll each be able to survive the tsunami in case this prime house floods. I really hope it doesn't though, because flooding this prime house would be a disaster. The final part of this armor room is just some emergency supplies. I'll put them over here. We'll have pickaxes and swords. I think that's all the emergency supplies we'll need from this armor room, because we already have buckets downstairs in the living room. Now that my armor room's complete, we can get started on what's in the middle here. It's about to be so cool. Milo, what is it? Are you okay?
Something is really wrong.
Oh no, Milo, is it the tsunami? I can see your wind turbines are blowing. That means it's getting closer. Is the tsunami about to hit us?
No, Chip. Jimmy Pop is missing.
Oh, Milo, you were crying about your pufferfish? Oh, okay. I guess we have to get him back then, right?
Yeah, where could he be? This is totally an enclosed space, so I don't know how he got out.
Yeah, that's really weird. Milo, you must have left a gap somewhere, right? I don't see any trail of water or any puddles. Maybe we'll build a statue of him to let anybody nearby know that he's missing?
No, Chip, that's not good enough. I need to get Jimmy Pop back.
Okay, fine. We'll look for him ourselves. He is a pufferfish, right? Maybe he is near the ocean. I just want to make sure we do not go too close, because there's going to be a tsunami after all.
Maybe we should go check down there.
Yeah, true. And wait a minute, Milo, there's waves on the ocean. Uh-oh, this is a bad sign. I bet the tsunami's totally coming closer.
Quickly, we're gonna find Jimmy Pop in time.
Oh, you're right, Milo. Okay, where could Jimmy Pop be? We don't want to fall into the ocean, because then we'd have to get out, and that could take ages.
Yeah, that would be really scary, Chip, but I can't see him in there.
Neither can I. Oh my goodness. Milo, where could Jimmy Pop have gone?
No.
Okay, I'll check back around this way and... Oh, hey, wait, Milo! It's Jimmy Pop! I found him!
Oh my gosh, Chip, you really found him. Let's go.
Hang on, let me get a bucket of water so I can scoop him up in it. Oh goodness, Jimmy Pop, you're gonna be safe. Don't worry. All right, here he is, Milo. Here is Jimmy Pop.
Thanks, Chip. I'm gonna go put him back where he belongs.
But wait a minute, Milo, before you do that, these waves are giving me a really bad feeling. I say we need to check the news to see what they say about where the tsunami is.
Yep, we should definitely check the news.
I've got a TV inside my prime house. Come on, we can totally check this one.
Okay, let's watch it.
Oh my goodness, Milo, look! This is a nearby village! It's getting totally destroyed by the waves and oh my goodness, is that the tsunami?
It's a massive block of water. It's totally gonna destroy that village.
It's huge, and Milo, the tsunami, it's moving so much quicker than I thought it was. Now, if this tsunami continues going this quickly, it's going to destroy our village too.
Oh man, that is terrifying. Quickly, Chip, we gotta finish our prime bottles.
You're right, Milo. Let's turn the TV off. All right, Milo, we've got to get building quicker than ever. We don't have a lot of time. I'm going to build a bedroom on this level. It's the level just above the kitchen. Now, it's going to look so amazing because first, we're about to build a huge bed frame. This is going to be JJ's bed, and I have a feeling he is definitely going to like it. We'll build a huge bookshelf wall because JJ's a really smart guy. He loves reading books. He can never get enough of them. That's why I have a feeling he'll really like these ones. Next, we'll make sure this red concrete goes all the way up to the ceiling. This bedroom is about to have the best design of any bedroom ever. Next, over here, we'll just add some nice extra walls so that then we can put a painting on top of them. We need to decide what painting we want to add though. It's a pretty tough decision because we could add any painting, but there is no guarantee that it'll be a good one unless we pick a good one. Let's add some more red concrete over the sides here, and then we can add some more smooth quartz in the middle. This is about to be one of the most modern and cool looking bedrooms ever. Hey, this is exactly what I wanted it to look like. Now let's add some more red concrete behind this wall. It's not gonna look this red forever because once we add the concrete, we can then put a painting over it. Not that painting though. We'll need to pick a really good one that can fit really well in this wall. I think this looks good, although it doesn't fit. Maybe we'll move this one just over to the side, and then we can have this red concrete go down just a little further. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. We can even do another painting on this wall. This one should either have the fighting painting or maybe a different one, depending on what painting we get. Whoa, I really like this one actually. Let's put this one here instead. We'll add the red concrete just like we did before, and okay, this is starting to look really, really cool. Now, over here in the middle, we'll need to actually build the proper bed. First, we'll add some smooth quartz slabs just like this, and then at the very back, we'll add more beds facing in the other direction. That's because we're then just about to go grab some red carpets and place them over the tops of the bottoms of these beds. We'll also need to grab some mangrove stairs. These mangrove stairs are then gonna wrap around the rest of the bed frame. This now looks like the perfect bed for JJ. He'll love this one, and he also needs a really cool bedside cabinet area. I think we'll put 2 on this side and 2 on this side as well. They fit perfectly. He also probably would want some chairs so that he can actually sit at the bedside cabinets rather than just having them there and not using them. This is looking pretty nice, but we still need to add even more. JJ's wife will also need a bed of her very own, and she's super duper smart too, so she also will have a giant bookshelf wall. JJ and his wife will have really similar bedrooms, but they will actually be a little bit different. We'll give JJ's wife these beds just like this, and we'll even add the same stairs around the edge. JJ's wife, though, will have a huge bedside cabinet area. She can do basically anything she wants on this table. It is going to be absolutely massive, and I just know she's really gonna like it. She can even have more books, maybe. She is super duper smart, so she probably will really appreciate them. She doesn't like the color red as much as JJ, but she still does like it. That's why the bookshelves on her side are going to be quartz, but then above them, we will add some more red concrete going right up into the ceiling, just like this. Hey, this looks super duper cool. Then around the red concrete, we'll add even more quartz slabs just like this. Oh wow, this is so cool. I really like this design. Let's make sure we don't forget any parts of it. Let's add the final slabs here, and boom, that looks so epic. Now let's also make the red concrete go around these bookshelves here like this. This bedroom is already fit for kings and queens, but I think we should definitely add even more. We'll add some grass so they can have their very own garden sections in the bedroom. We'll add one over here like this. We can even make it kind of round, just like the lid of a prime bottle. I really hope adding all this decoration is enough to distract them from the tsunami that's coming. I don't want them to see their new home for the first time and be super worried about a tsunami. I mean, the tsunami is coming and it is pretty scary, but I want them to be really happy here. That is why we've got to make sure they really like their home. Instead of using roses, warped wort roots, and lilies of the valleys, we are going to use blue orchids, oxeye daisies, and poppies. It's going to look so cool, and we can even do a super amazing stripy design. Hey, this looks great. Let's do the same thing on the other side here. We'll do blue orchids, then we can do the oxeye daisies, and then we can add the poppies. This way, it looks just like a real prime bottle. Oh wow, this is looking so epic. I'm really happy with this design. Now let's add a couple more red concrete frames just around the room more, and we need to give JJ and his wife some storage as well. Otherwise, they wouldn't have any room to keep any of their stuff. That would be a huge disaster. And oh my goodness, I almost forgot. We need to give JJ and his wife a spot for their baby. Oh my goodness, I do not want JJ's baby to be left outside in the tsunami. That would be terrible. Okay, we'll give the baby his own little section here, and we'll even make it really easy for him to get up. That's why we're adding down those slabs. It'll make it way easier to get up on for a little baby. Hey, this looks really nice. I like this section a lot. Let's just add a little bit more red concrete along the sides like this, and then we can add the quartz cardboard slabs going just up here. Hey, this is about to look so good. Wow, that's really epic, but I think it could look even better. Let's put some plant areas up on top of JJ's baby's sleeping area. Oh, he's definitely gonna like this. Let's give this one the same stripy design like that, and we'll even grab the stairs and put them on the underside of these blocks. These stairs are gonna be upside down because it just looks so cool like that. Hey, look at that. That looks so epic. Wow, JJ's baby's gonna love this. And now we just need to grab these shocker boxes of different colors and put them on the walls here. Let's add a checkered pattern to these ones. Oh, that looks so great. I bet JJ's really gonna like these. Let's also give JJ's wife some storage over here. This storage is gonna be a little different though because it's gonna have a very cool swooping design. Oh yeah, that looks epic. Let's just add some more white concrete to the back of this wall like that, and we can even add some more over here. We'll add some extra red concrete too, and then we'll hide the shulker boxes in here. Maybe we can even make them red as well. Whoa, that looks really well hidden. She has such good storage, and she can also have some extra storage on this wall. Wow, I have a feeling that JJ and his wife and his little baby will really appreciate this. We just need to add some carpets to this room, and then this room will be finished. Let's just add the carpets in the shape of a prime bottle like this. Yep, that really does look like prime. All right, this one is looking so good. Hey, these prime bottles look like ice pops. From this direction, it looks like an icy pole, and from this direction, it looks like prime. Let's just add one more over here in front of JJ's bed. This one is going to be pretty huge because it needs to be symmetrical in with the center of the room. Otherwise, I'd probably go crazy. Okay, this looks awesome. I like this so much. JJ and his wife and his little baby's bedroom is now complete. Now, it's actually time to make something really epic in the middle here, and I'm going to need some more glass to do that. We're going to need some white stained glass and some blue stained glass and some red stained glass. We are going to make a water elevator, and we'll need to use soul sand as well as some magma blocks for that. Okay, this is about to be so cool. Let's just grab some handy kelp, and we need to grab some signs as well. We'll grab warped signs and some mangrove signs. Oh boy, this is about to be so epic. This water elevator is going to go all the way up to the very ceiling. We'll need to give it a bunch of different colors in different sections, just in order to make sure we properly give this the really prime look. Each different color layer will be 3 blocks tall, and it will go in the order of blue, white, and then red. Then it will keep cycling over and over again until you reach the very top. Here it goes blue, white, red, and then it will go blue, white, red. Oh boy, and it totally matches with each level. Every time it goes past a floor like this, we'll need to add some concrete. Hey, this looks really good. Because it's a red level, we'll add red concrete. But then, if a blue or white level intersects like this, we'll need to add some light blue concrete instead. Although, I think it actually looks better with the red concrete. Besides, that is JJ and his family's favorite color, so I think they'll really appreciate it. We need to make sure they still like the prime bottle after all. Otherwise, they won't get inside, and it will be a real big disaster. Alright, this is going to be the final top level. This water elevator only needs to come up to here. Then we will just have a nice platform up the top where me, JJ, his wife, and his kid can all look out at the tsunami coming and make sure it does not hit us. I'm sure this will be enough to stop the tsunami from coming, right? Hey Milo, what stuff are you doing to stop the tsunami?
Worrying about the drips everywhere. Oh no!
Wait, drips everywhere? Uh-oh. Milo, is your house flooding?
Yeah, come in and help me. The drips.
Milo, that's because you have a pool on the ceiling. Oh my gosh, let me see how this looks inside. Oh, Milo, your house is totally dripping. This isn't gonna work if a tsunami hits.
Oh man, what's the guy gonna do?
Milo, you can block the drips off. Look, if you place some light blue stained glass just like this, you'll stop the drips from falling down. See? They don't even go past the glass.
That is genius! I'm gonna do that all through my house.
Okay, Milo, good luck. Oh my goodness, the tsunami is getting closer and closer. You better make sure you stop those drips really well. Otherwise, the tsunami will totally get you and Mikey's family. You don't have a lot of time.
That's really sad. I gotta be quick.
Yeah, you definitely do, Milo. You're taking so long. I'm actually getting a little worried for you. If you don't manage to build your prime house a little bit more secure soon, the tsunami will totally get you and all of Mikey's family. I don't want to see you guys go. Then I'll have to drink all of your prime. And I mean, I love drinking prime, but I would rather drink ice pop than blue raspberry flavor.
Well, I'll stay alive so that I can drink prime forever.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Good one, Milo. If you just stay alive as long as you can, we'll be able to survive this together, and we can all have all the prime flavors we want. Just think about it, Milo. If you die now, you won't be able to see any of the new prime flavors coming out.
That would be the worst thing ever. Maybe one day they'll come out with a Milo blue flavor.
Whoa, that would be crazy. I mean, all you'd have to do is draw a little face on the blue bottle and it would kind of look like Milo.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, my water elevator is nearly complete as well. I've added the framing. Now it should soon be good enough to add the water inside. I just have to double check everything first once I finish placing these signs. Otherwise, the water could get everywhere and totally ruin my build. Oh gosh, that would be a disaster, especially with the tsunami coming. Oh, I just know that if the water spilled everywhere, the tsunami would hit right afterwards, causing my entire prime bottle to be destroyed. Okay, I've almost finished the water elevator. This is going really, really well. Now it has reached the top and I'll place down these glass blocks and we can start really filling this thing in with water. Oh boy, I really hope this works. Let's place the water all around the top like this and whoa, look at it flowing all the way down. That's so cool. And okay, look, yes, it is not spreading to any of the floors. It is staying perfectly inside this water elevator. That is amazing. And now that it's reached the bottom, we've got magma blocks and soul sand blocks to make this thing totally work. Wow, that looks amazing. Let's give it a test on our way up to building the final area of this base. All right, this is going to be the farming level. Let's grab some farmland so that we can properly make this level into an epic farm. Oh yeah, this is going to look so amazing. Actually, I think we may need to place some water buckets on the very edge. We'll place some farmland just as a barrier around the edge to block them off, and then the water buckets can go right inside. Oh yeah, this is about to fit so perfectly. Whoa, look at us placing this water. This is so good. These crops are about to grow so well, and the farming area is going to be very handy. Imagine if the tsunami destroys our whole kitchen area downstairs. Then we'll definitely be glad we have this farm area to make sure there's enough food to keep me, JJ, and JJ's wife and kid alive. All right, we've almost placed all the farmland we need to. I'll just place these last few around the edge, and then we just need to fix up the sides. Any dirt blocks that have happened because the water wasn't placed before. Oh yeah, this is about to become the perfect farming area. We can grow every crop in here. That's just how perfect it really is. Let's start by placing these quartz stairs around the very edge. This will help keep all the dirty farmland inside its own little section and help make sure that the dirt doesn't spread everywhere in the prime bottle, especially not to the water elevator. That would be really bad. Imagine trying to swim up that to escape the tsunami and then it gets really murky and you can't see. That would be really dangerous. I need to make sure we do not let that danger affect anybody in JJ's family. All right, this is really good. Now we've just got to place some sea lanterns in a ring around the edge like this. That is because plants need to grow where there's lots of light. And by placing a light source right above them, we help them grow so quickly and really, really healthy. Okay, this is looking so good. Now let's just place the sea lanterns right around to the point where we started them and boom, let's grab all the different types of seeds we can. We'll need wheat, pumpkin, melon, beetroot, not to mention carrots, as well as potatoes too. Let's also grab some sweet berries. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's everything. Now let's start placing down these plants as quick as we can. Let's add potatoes over here and sweet berries there. Hey, this is actually looking kind of nice. Now over here, we'll need to add some beetroot seeds. Yep, I think this is perfect. Look, and the light is so bright. It's definitely enough to make sure we can place all these plants down. Let's also get a section of pumpkins over here. The pumpkins are going to need to grow on the block just to their left, so we'll need to make sure they have plenty of room, but not too much room. Over here, we'll then have some carrots. These carrots will help block the pumpkins from growing over to where they shouldn't be growing. It'll help keep this whole farm really nice and neat. All right, this is looking epic, and over here, we can have some melon seeds. Melon is used in some prime flavors, like strawberry watermelon flavor. It's very cool, and I think we also need another plant, but I don't know what we could add. Oh, wait, yes I do. We can totally just add some torch flowers. Imagine how useful it would be to have some torch flowers that can grow all on their own. This way, if our prime bottle runs out of power and the lights go dark, these torch flowers will help keep the whole thing really well lit. All right, they're already growing as well. This is pretty cool. I think the farming area is now ready.
Shit, something's happened to the water!
What? The water? Milo, the water's fine. It's inside my water elevator.
I was just down at the bottom of the ocean and the water's all gone!
Oh no, Milo, you're right! The entire ocean is drained. Uh-oh. Milo, do you know what that means?
No!
It means the tsunami is close. That is the first sign that a tsunami is about to hit. We only have a couple minutes left.
Oh man, we gotta go!
And if the tsunami is big enough to drain the entire ocean, it is definitely big enough to hit my prime bottle. I think I'm gonna have to build mine even better, but it's just not secure enough. Oh, I know. I'm going to have to build a prime bunker right next to it, just in case we need to survive extra hard.
Okay, Chip, good luck!
Thanks, Milo. I really hope you come up with something good too. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna build my prime bunker at the very back here, and I think it's very important that we add a super secure way to get in. I'm gonna add a scanner door. This door will only open when I activate it with my eyes, and it only closes when I look at it again. It's a very secure system, and it can't open for a tsunami. That's why it'll be very safe. This will make it a lot stronger against a tsunami because the water will probably just flow right over the top. This will be very useful for surviving this thing. Next, we'll add some prismarine brick stairs just to the sides of it like this. Okay, this is looking good. Now we'll need to make sure we do the same on the other side. This has to be symmetrical for ultimate security purposes. All right, we'll add more blocks of diamonds over here on this side, and then we'll just add one more prismarine layer, and then we'll need to move on to building the iron layer. Iron is very strong, especially against water, because iron is just so heavy that none of the water can even move it. It's really useful for when you want to be super secure against something like a tsunami or a flood. All right, now it is time to add the blocks of iron. All right, we'll add the iron right over here, and we'll also need to add some smooth quartz stairs next to the iron. The stairs are a really important part of the design. By having grooves, we let the water flow over it a lot better and a lot more efficiently. That way, way less water stays behind to push on the prime bottle, which might cause it to flip, or even worse, totally detach from the ground and start floating away in the tsunami with everyone inside. That would be really bad. Okay, now I'm adding another section here where we will be able to see the state of things. This is what was originally the prime bottle cap, but it will become the new looking area. Let's grab some more smooth quartz slabs and some prismarine block slabs. I think we should totally stretch these out. This way it looks like the prime bottle is bolted down to the floor really, really securely. Okay, this looks good, really good. And now we'll just need to make an extra secure entryway that you can only get through if you pass these iron bars. These are reinforced iron bars, so they're even stronger than the regular iron bars would normally be. The floor will be made out of diamonds just like this, and we'll actually add a little bit of diamonds to the top here. This way it looks like a double-sided prime bottle, at least sort of. All right, now that we've made the bottom, we need to extend it outwards just like this. This way it will look nice and big like a real prime bottle would be, and we give the reinforced iron bar section a lot more security. This tsunami is absolutely huge, so we need all the security we can possibly get for our prime bunker. The bunker will also go slightly underground. That is because underground the tsunami is way weaker because it doesn't tear up the whole ground. It sort of flows over it. That is something we can use to our advantage to make sure we stay extra safe. Let's place some more diamond blocks here and place another scanner door here. That is really good for our safety. Then over here we can add some more diamond blocks. And we're not just going to add diamond blocks on the inside and outside. We are also going to add some sponge blocks. Sponge blocks are really good for draining water. This way, in order to go inside, we will have to go into this section, let the water drain, then go into the main bunker. It makes the main bunker a lot more secure and helps keep everybody safe from the tsunami. Now, we'll just need to make the floor. Okay, we'll break some of these blocks like this, and we'll get started building the floor right away. The entire floor is going to be made out of sponge blocks. That is because sponge is really useful for clearing up water. Because this is on the ground and not up high like our prime house, there's a very high chance that some water from the tsunami will actually get inside this thing. That is why we need to make sure all of this sponge is placed down here so that no water can possibly get in. Uh-oh, I'll place some more sponge there. Perfect. Now we'll need to grab some beds. And for this section, I'm not just going to place red and orange beds. No way. I also am going to place red, green, orange, and blue beds. That is because everyone will have a place in this bunker, not just JJ and his family. This bunker will also be the perfect place for Milo and Mikey's family to stay in case anything goes wrong. I'm not going to tell Milo though. Milo is feeling really sad because I didn't think he could build a bunker, and if he knows I've done this, he will think I have no faith in him, so I'm not going to tell him anything about this. We'll just do it in secret, and we'll only let him know in case his bunker gets destroyed and we need to save him at all costs. Okay, these trapdoors are actually looking really good. Let's add them in here so that there's a little bit of extra protection from the water. All right, now we need to flip each of these up like this. Oh yeah, this is so good. Now that we also have a security scanner door, this section is also very safe. We also should probably grab some shulker boxes of each of our colors. We'll grab red, lime green, orange, and blue as well. This way we'll each have an emergency survival pack. We'll need to place them above our beds like this. We can fill each of them with really useful materials. I think some food and some buckets will be very handy. We'll grab golden carrots, golden apples, and also some buckets too. Yeah, that's great. We'll also need to grab a bunch of sponge. And what else can we put in here? Oh, I know. We can grab some boats. Let's grab some birch boats. I think that is absolutely perfect. Now we'll also grab some potions of water breathing just in case we need to go out into the tsunami. But it's not just not being able to breathe that's dangerous. The tsunami is also dangerous because it's so powerful and strong. If we go out into the tsunami, there is a very high chance that we totally get thrown around by the water, and that would be really, really bad. We would all be in lots of danger. So even though we have water breathing potions, it's very important that we stay super safe inside this bunker. Let's just add even more of these shulker boxes around. Okay, now we're almost done. We just need to fill the red shulker box and the orange one with these materials, and then we'll be ready for the tsunami. Okay, Milo, JJ's family is now safe inside my prime house. What about Mikey's family and yours?
Mikey's family's safe, but Chip, look!
What is it? Oh no, Milo, it's the tsunami, and it's absolutely huge. It's heading right for us. Oh no, it's totally destroying the village. This is terrible.
Oh, Chip, what are we going to do?
We need to get inside our prime houses right now, Milo. Otherwise, we won't survive.
Okay, I'm inside my prime house, but I actually forgot to make doors.
What? Milo, you don't have doors? Uh-oh, this is bad. Oh no, Milo, the tsunami! It's coming! It's going closer to your house!
Wow, it's destroying everything!
Oh no, this is really bad. Milo, don't let it get you, but uh-oh, it's going towards my house. I need to go and grab the scuba gear right now.
Chip, I'm trying to shoot it with my potato cannon!
What? Milo, a potato cannon is not going to work. That's a terrible idea. Oh my goodness, I'm looking outside right now and it's totally coming for my house. This is bad. I've got to grab the armor right now. Okay, I've got the netherite armor, but Milo, you're underwater. I'm going to grab scuba gear and bring it to you and Mikey's family.
Please help me!
All right, I'm coming down right now. Oh goodness, this is bad. This is really bad. My water elevator is so slow. All right, Milo, I'm making my way over, but oh my gosh, the water is so high up and oh no, I'm about to run out of breath. I need to put on the scuba gear right now. Oh, okay, now I can breathe underwater. Quick, I'll give some to you as well.
Chip, all my defenses got broken except these cream treats actually saved me!
Yeah, they might have saved you, but they didn't save your house. Milo, we need to get inside and give Mikey and JJ some scuba equipment. And Milo, the pants are floating. You gotta grab them.
Ah, the pants! The pants!
All right, good job, Milo. Now let's get inside and get Mikey and JJ, except... Wait a minute. Milo, where is Mikey's family?
Oh man, maybe they swam out while I wasn't looking!
Maybe, but I don't know. Milo, I had a pretty good eye on everything happening, and I didn't see them run out at all.
Oh, this is really bad!
This is really bad, but don't worry. We just need to look for them. Come on, we'll be able to find them. I just know it. Let's swim up to the surface. Maybe we'll be able to see them from there. Whoa, Milo, this tsunami, it's flooded everything.
These waves are really rough!
Yeah, they totally are. Oh my goodness, my prime house isn't safe. They're about to reach the top floor. Oh no, this is really bad. Milo, we need to get everybody and take them to my bunker.
Okay, let's go!
We just need to find wherever anybody could be. Oh no, the opening section of my prime house is completely flooded. This is so horrible. Oh no, I can swim upwards, but wow, there is so much water here. And Milo, I hate to do this, but we're gonna need to break into the water elevator to get higher up.
Oh no, quickly, let's get in there!
Come on. Oh, all right, and we can do this. All right, let's swim out this section. And oh no, JJ and his wife's bedroom is also completely flooded, except for the wife's side. She's actually kept this really, really tidy.
Chip, I think I'm lost in your prime bottle. Where do I go?
Oh, Milo, where did you go? Come on, you gotta come up to where I am. How did you go down? Oh, there you are. Hi, Milo. Come back up. Come on, you just gotta come out this door here.
What? I'm stuck in a loop!
Milo, there's different entrances and exits. Come on, you can do this. It's really easy. You just gotta come over here and swim into the wall.
Yeah, I think I found you. Let's do it!
Okay, you did it. But Milo, I don't think anybody's in this room. We still have to check the room slightly further up. And hey, the farm, it's completely fine. But uh-oh, I see no sign of Mikey's family or JJ's family in here. Only watery destruction on the outside.
Oh man, this is really horrible! I thought we were surely gonna survive!
Milo, we still can survive. We just need to make sure JJ and Mikey's families can too. Okay, I don't see them on this level either. This is quite bad. Hey, maybe they're up the top at the observation tower.
Nuh-uh, nothing up here!
Whoa, nothing up here except a great view of the evil, horrible tsunami. That's terrible. It's destroying everything. Oh, Milo, this is bad. Have we lost Mikey and JJ's families to the tsunami?
I don't know, Chip. I'm really sad. I don't know what to do.
Wait a minute, I do. Milo, there's a place we still haven't checked yet. We need to check my bunker. Come on, we gotta go down quick and get to the bunker right now. I don't know if they'll be able to survive on their own, but we need to check.
Oh man, if they're not in the bunker, I'm pretty much gonna cry.
Yeah, me too. All right, Milo, come on. We gotta swim around to the side for this thing.
Hey, look, it's my prime bottle. It's all under the water.
Yeah, it's completely sunken, and that wind turbine is not blowing anymore. All right, come on, Milo. We can do this. We need to check the bunker to see if they're in there. And wait a minute. I think the front section's flooded, but I actually have a really good feeling about this next part.
Oh man, Chip, look!
Yay, they're all in here. JJ, his wife, his baby, Mikey's baby, his wife, and Mikey himself are all inside. Oh no, Mikey, come back in here. Uh-oh, come on, we gotta get the sponge and save Mikey.
Oh man, Mikey, why you gonna do this?
Oh, Milo, we did it. We saved Mikey and his family, as well as JJ and his family. Our prime bottle house has worked.
Oh, you even made me a bed, Chip. This is awesome.
Yeah, I totally did. Hooray!